This is gonna be a rant, and I might keep this rant for myself or whatever. Um, I know I talked about this before, about villains. But I've been realized this ever since I was a young boy. I've been understood this shit ever since I was young, like 12, 13 years old. I've been knew what was going on, and I said to myself when I was young, what if the villains were actually the real heroes, or not just the real heroes, but what if they was misunderstood? And I was right this whole time. A lot of these villains that's being portrayed out in the media, television, what I'm saying, like TV shows and all that stuff. Not all of them, what I'm saying, because you got some motherfucking villains that are also fucking maniacs and all that shit that was just born crazy. I get that. But you have villains that were basically misunderstood. And you begin to understand why they became misunderstood. And you have to understand the circumstances that they went through. And it made me realize that society created these villains, and it's not just based on television shows. It's based in real life. When it comes to half of these killers, when it came to half of these mass murderers, whatever, man, evil people, we created these motherfuckers. We created these villains. But when I have the nerve and the audacity to point the finger at them, y'all should point the finger at y'all goddamn selves. And I can give you one good example. The Columbine shooters. Yeah, I said it, the Columbine shooters. Those two boys was being bullied in school. So they took matters in their own hands and killed off the people that caused them so much pain. And the adults at that time failed those teenage boys. I say it again, those adults at that time failed those teenage boys. All of that shit could have been prevented. But guess what? Nobody ain't do a goddamn thing. Nobody did not do a goddamn thing. And all those kids are dead, including including the Columbine shooters. Ain't that a bitch? And you know what too? Ever since that happened in 1999, things have gotten worse. There's been more school shootings. And what does that let you know? That lets you know that for the most part, people don't give a damn. People don't even give a damn about the kids, man. They don't give a damn about. They just don't give a damn. Especially the ones that's getting bullied and picked on, getting harassed. They don't give a fuck, man. They don't. And they wonder why so many mass murders, mass murders been happening. And they wonder why so many people commit mass murders, mass shootings, because people don't care. There was a song that I used to listen to back in the day, by Nickelback, called "If Everyone Cared," and that was in my honest opinion, that was a powerful song. That, once you really think about it, that was a very powerful song, because it's a reflection. It's a reflection of today's society. If everyone cared. I thought about the Columbine shooters. I thought about all these mass shootings, these murderers, and all that stuff. Half that shit, maybe not all of it, but half of that shit could have been prevented. Half of it, about 50% of it, could have been prevented if everyone cared, if people cared. And why people don't care? You know what I'm saying? In my honest opinion, it could be human nature, because humans ain't shit. And also, it's the government. You know, it's the elite. The elite do not promote family bondage. The elite do not promote families. They don't promote love and family and bonding and all that shit. The only thing that the elite only cares about is money and power. But for the most part, they only care about power. That's it. They can give a damn about the nuclear family. They can give a damn about, what's right, what I'm saying, morals, the high ground. They can give two shits about that. The elite only cares about their bottom line and, for the most part, power. It's all about power and control when it comes to these people. And that's why, well, that's one of the contributing factors of why humans are fucked up. But in my honest opinion, like I said before, humans just ain't no good. That's why a lot of people just don't give a damn. You know, we have to be held accountable for our actions and our decisions. Every single one of us, whether it's good or bad. You know, and I know people may look at me and say, why this motherfucker is weird? Why is he talking like this? The reason why I'm talking like this because what's going on around me ain't shit change. That's cause ain't shit change, bitch. That's why. That's cause ain't shit change, bitch. All you motherfuckers, man. All you motherfuckers. A lot of this shit ain't changed, man. But I ain't talking about stores and buildings. I'm talking about our behavior. Our behavior hasn't changed. And you wonder why society is so fucked up. It's because of us. Because we're not willing to make that change within ourselves. So I realize, man, a lot of people are so fake and phony. A lot of motherfuckers are rats. A lot of motherfuckers will backstab you in the back. You know, a lot of motherfuckers, man, don't have good character. A lot of motherfuckers do not have good character, man. And to tell you the truth, dude, it might be the vast majority of people that don't have good characters. You know what I'm saying? The vast majority of people just ain't no good. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. And I understand that we live in dark times, dark and dangerous times. But in my honest opinion, since we may live in dark and dangerous times, that shouldn't give you the right to stay in the house all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Go outside and live. You know what I'm saying? But don't be stupid though, and go to a dangerous neighborhood or go to a dangerous neighborhood or go outside at night like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to do that. That's stupid. But, just in broad daylight, like 9 o'clock in the morning, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, just go outside and just walk around. Or if you have some money, go to a restaurant or a theater by yourself. Or better yet, if you got a car, hell, travel. Travel to different neighborhoods or different suburbs. Hell, you might find something nice. You might find something nice and new that you want to try out. You know what I'm saying? Just go outside and just enjoy the time that you have on this earth. Because you never know. You never know when you're going to go. Because life's a bitch and then you die. Yeah, I said it. Life's a bitch and then you die. Because you never know when you're going to go. So go on outside, man. Enjoy that fresh air while you still can. Because life is not a guarantee. See, people think that life is a guarantee. No, the fuck is not. Because anything can happen. Anything can fucking happen. Do we take life for granted? Hell yes. Do we take people for granted? Oh, most definitely. So we have to think about that. We have to change that shit around. We can't take life for granted. And we damn sure can't take other people for granted too. Because you never know, you might need that person in the long run. You might need that person in the long run that you can count on. Because there's not too many people that you can count on nowadays because people are very selfish, very evil and very selfish. And for the most part, a lot of people are very disrespectful for no fucking reason. A lot of people are very disrespectful for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? They want to, have a nasty attitude towards you for no fucking reason. And and for the most part, you never had a nasty attitude towards that person. But the other person wants to all of a sudden, cop an attitude towards you out the blue. And it's like, you know what? It says something about this person's character. So let me just go ahead and move out the way. Let me get the fuck away from this person before something happens, before something else happens. It is what it is, man. That's why people, listen, there was a song, I know I said this a long time ago, but there was a song by the Beatles called Look at all the lonely people. I'm like, yo, that makes so much sense. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many lonely people out here and they want to connect with others, but at the same time, they also realize too that a lot of people ain't shit. So that's why they stay to themselves. You get what I'm saying? You want to connect with different people, but you have to be careful because most people cannot be trusted. And it's very hard to connect with others who think on the, or basically, it's hard to find other people that you can relate to or that's on the same thinking wavelength as you. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard. It's very fucking hard. And they wonder why a lot of people are suffering from broken hearts and they die from loneliness. They die from a broken heart and being lonely. You know, it just is what it is, man. It's very sad. It's very sad and it's very unfortunate. But it is what it is. And also, you got family nowadays, man. It's not really family. You know, family members, you know, especially, you know, taking care of the old and all this stuff, like, you know, your mother, your father, your grandparents. Those are the same people that raised you. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, helping out and taking care of them. You know what I'm saying? Even if they are old, you know, you're supposed to help those out that helped you. You know what I'm saying? Help those out that helped you. I understand you can't be there all the time. Hell no, that's impossible. But at least help them out sometimes. Goddamn. Because you got these motherfucking, you know, people out here that wants to disrespect their parents and all that shit. Don't want to help them out. I'm talking about literally help them. Like, I mean, I'm talking about being very disrespectful for no fucking reason. And you know, when it comes to money and all that shit, a lot of these folks out here, man, want to be very stingy and very, I don't know, man. It's like they want to be very stingy when it comes to their parents, when it comes to money. It's like, motherfucker, break bread. Your parents broke bread when it came to your ass, so why don't you break bread with them sometimes? Not all the time, hell no, but just sometimes. Man, like these you know what, man? A lot of these people, man, they're gonna wish that they kept in contact with their parents and their grandparents, because a lot of these motherfuckers ain't shit. They ain't shit, man. See, they won't miss you when you're here, but once you're gone, they want to cry and moan and throw temper tantrums because their parents or their loved ones ain't here. It's like, motherfucker, it's your fault for not trying to reconnect with your peoples. It's your fault that you never took time to take care of them. It's your fault that you had a nasty attitude towards the people that loved you in the first place. The fuck is wrong with you? So now you got to pay the consequences. Hey, don't point the finger at nobody else but your damn self. And if you want to commit suicide, hey, that's fine too. Maybe you deserve it, you ungrateful bastards. Yeah, I said it. Ungrateful motherfucking bastards. That's another thing too. A lot of these motherfuckers are very ungrateful. A lot of Americans are very ungrateful. Don't know what the fuck they got. But that's all I gotta say about that, man. Shit, that's all I gotta say. So yeah, man, so thank you so much and have a good day.